Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton giving chase. One down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Shohei Ohtani will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kepler looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So stepping in, Luis Valbuena, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So here's Joe Mauer. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's gone 3 for 11. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Mauer, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Calhoun is there. 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Brian Dozier.
Shoemaker steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in, Miguel Sano. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Calhoun. Gone! Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's only 1 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Standing in, Zach Cozart. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here's the pitch. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Ichiro now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ichiro is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a fastball just a bit high. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Ian Kinsler would be next. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He waits. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's a .333 hitter. Too high, 1-0. Polanco bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that's the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 1-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way to Upton. Missed with a slider.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Two and 0 now. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis Valbuena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ohtani waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Shoemaker's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Two out, nobody on. It's 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping up now, Zach Kozar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Here's the 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Sano is there. A tag for 1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Maldonado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Cozart has it. And that's out number 1. Ready now, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. At the plate, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Shoemaker steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off for the Angels, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Justin Upton.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Another 0-2 coming. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A Fastball right over the outside corner. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons with the backhand. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that Trevor May takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 65, Trevor May. This is changed for the Twins. Now playing right field, number 17, Shohei.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Leading off for the Angels, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Standing in, Zach Cozart. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Now here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. So here's Joe Mauer, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Kinsler for one. Back to first, and Mauer is retired on the double play. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. In there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Taylor Rogers will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ichiro Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Polanco gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's through for a hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Calhoun is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. Mauer waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Number 17 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Cozart has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Luis Valbuena now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Designated hitter, Eduardo.
Now here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Calhoun is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. For 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Ryan Presley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. Mauer on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Zach Kozar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
1-0.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. So 1-1. Popped up. Mauer has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Ichiro now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Left side, but well fouled. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to Ichiro. Hard ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Blake Parker comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. To 1-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score this afternoon.